Good morning. I'm Berks County Commissioner Christian Leinbach, and yes, there are people walking back and forth in front of the camera. I apologize for those individuals. This is our last commissioners meeting for the year of 2022. I want to welcome everyone. We're broadcasting live via Microsoft Teams live event, also on BCTV, as well as YouTube and Facebook Live. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone to stand for a moment of silence, followed by a pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Are there any additions or corrections for the December 15th Commissioner meeting minutes? Hearing none, the minutes will stand as presented. We did have one executive session that was yesterday, December 21st, dealing with personnel and contract negotiations. At this time, I'd like to recognize my executive assistant, Anne Marie Grill, to read the public comment policy.
Thank you, Commissioner Leinbach. Public comment will be accepted in person and through the Q&A function. Please include your first name, last name, and municipality for all comments. Any comments without naming municipality will not be considered. Each citizen can submit one comment. Comment length is dictated by limitations of platform being used. Teams, Q&A, Facebook, YouTube. In-person comments will be accepted first, followed by comments submitted virtually. The meeting comment period is limited to a total of 30 minutes, including both in-person and virtual comments. This time period may be extended at the discretion of the board. Please be concise. Comments that are germane to county business will be read during the meeting and should not be considered to be interactive dialogue with the commissioners. The county solicitor shall be the final arbiter of whether a comment is germane and should be read. Any response to public comment will be done at the discretion of the commissioners.
Thank you very much. We do have one public comment on an agenda item. At this time, I'll recognize Angel Figueroa. If you could step to the mic, you have 3 minutes, and just give your name again and your municipality.
Sure. First of all, good morning. My name is Angel Figueroa. I live in Exeter Township here in the county of Berks. First of all, I just want to say thank you for your service and your commitment to our county. I've had the opportunity to experience multiple commissioners throughout my years of living in this county. And by far, this board of elected officials have really reflected the energy and the enthusiasm of our community. So I just want to say thank you for your service and Merry Christmas. I'm here on behalf of speaking on the Leopoldo Sanchez Fourth and Elm project. This is a very significant project for the greater Reading and the county of Berks. Speaking on behalf of the Berks County Latino Chamber and our 500 plus members, this project is so vital for the county of Berks and the work that's going to occur because of this development. More importantly, from an economic development perspective, the amount of revenues that it will generate back to our community, in addition to the amount of jobs that this individual is projected to create, over 150 jobs, walk to work experience are going to occur in this community. And if you have not visited his current location, Supernatural, I would encourage you to do so. Every single day it is robust, a lot of energy. I sometimes wonder how he's able to fit so many people in such a small place, but it happens. So again, I know it's on the agenda. I want to thank you for your consideration and your support on this matter, and more importantly, your leadership. Finally, I want to congratulate Commissioner Kevin Beinhardt. It's been an honor in seeing you in your capacity as commissioner. You're going to be missed. As a commissioner, I've witnessed your legacy in multiple terms, and I know that we've had a very fruitful relationship. So Personally, professionally, I'm really looking forward and working with you in your capacity as a new Chief Operating Officer. And, whatever we could do to lend our expertise and helping you, we want to do that. On a much lighter note, when you're ready and able to learn how to speak Spanish and learn how to be en salsa merengue, all three of you, by all means, we're at your disposition. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for the kind words.
And Merry Christmas to you as well, Angel. Moving in, and there's no online comment. So moving into the agenda, item 1, authorizing under that Budget Department, adopt a resolution authorizing 2022 budget transfers in the amount of $143,728 and 2022 appropriations in the amount of $38,498 per listing dated December the 16th. There are several items listed under Human Resources. Item 1, authorize the appointment of George Bolton to Deputy Director, Veterans Affairs. Item 2, authorize the appointment of Carolyn Pirtle to Ombudsman Area Agency on Aging. Item 3, authorize a Commissioner's Lump Sum Award for Rosalinda Machete in the amount of $7,000. And I just want to note, we don't do these very often, but Rosalinda was heavily involved in leading and prosecuting a federal case. It required numerous hours of preparation and investigation, and it was well beyond the normal commitment of her duties as a supervisor and chief of trials. The district attorney, John Adams, reached out to us to request something along these lines to show support for her extra work, and we really do appreciate that. Item 4, authorize the promotion for district attorney and public defenders departments effective January 1 of 2023 per the attached promotion memorandum. Just note, the new salary listed includes the 2023 annual increase. Item 5, similar, authorize salary adjustments effective January 1 of 2023 for district attorney, public defenders, and solicitors departments per attached salary adjustment memorandum. And again, it includes the annual increase already. Item 6, authorize $150 boot stipend for lieutenants and sergeants at the jail system. We have one item under purchasing, adopt a resolution authorizing a recommendation to award and the Director of Contracts and Procurements to execute a contract as a result of an invitation to bid. This is for inmate and resident clothing for a period of 1 year for participating members of the Southeastern PA Counties Cooperative Purchasing Board. The award goes to Charm Tex out of Brooklyn, New York. The estimated grand total is $6,074.76. The Berks portion of that total is $4,723.96. Several items listed under Commissioner Rivera. Item A, adopt a resolution authorizing the appointment of Ronald M. Ritkowski, Kutztown, Pennsylvania, to the Berks County Solid Waste Authority to fill the remainder of a 5-year term, which will expire on December the 31st of 2023. Item B, adopt a resolution authorizing the reappointment of Giovanni Bedoya, Ephrata, Pennsylvania, to the Council on Chemical Abuse Board of Directors for a 3-year term expiring on February the 1st of 2026. Item C, adopt a resolution authorizing the reappointment of Danielle Bauer, Shoemakersville, to the Council on Chemical Abuse Board of Directors for a 3-year term expiring on February 1st of 2026. Item D, adopt a resolution authorizing the reappointment of Andrea Mertz, Shillington, Pennsylvania, to the Council on Chemical Abuse Board of Directors for a 3-year term expiring on February 1 of 2026. I have several items listed under the Commissioners. Item A, adopt a resolution authorizing the appointment of Crystal Hauser Acting Director, Bureau of Workforce Partnership and Operations, PA Department of Labor and Industry, to the Berks County Workforce Development Board for replacement term beginning January 1 of 2023 to June 30th of 2023. Item B, adopt a resolution authorizing and approving the schematic drawings and phasing schedule for the Agricultural Center renovation project and further authorizes the preparation of bid specifications and documents for proposed work. Item C, adopt a resolution approving the cost estimate schematic design for the Berks County Agricultural Center building renovation project. Item D, adopt a resolution authorizing the chair to execute the parking facilities agreement between the Reading Parking Authority and the County of Berks for parking spaces made available to the county in the Convention Center and Poplar and Walnut garages beginning January 1 of 2023 through December 31st of 2027. Item E, adopt a resolution authorizing the chair to execute the 2023 excess stop-loss health insurance proposal and disclosure statement with Granular Insurance Company as recommended by McGriff Insurance, the county's healthcare consultants, as a result of an underwriting RFP process. Item F, adopt a resolution authorizing the appointment of Director of Community and Economic Development to the Reading Regional Airport Authority, replacing Andrew Muller with a term expiring March 13th of 2023. Item G, adopt a resolution approving an allocation of county general fund dollars for a grant in the amount not to exceed $750,000 to KBLJ LLC, doing business as Supernatural and Fresh Produce, for the development of a supermarket and food production project located at 229 North 4th Street, Reading, PA. There's more details, but I do want to note these are funds that are available through the ARP. It's important that people understand we're not suddenly taking money out of general funds and putting them into private projects. H, adopt a resolution rescinding a prior resolution and two prior resolutions, 189-15 and 319-16, which provided for automatic recognition and approval by the county of tax abatement programs established under Local Economic Revitalization and Tax Assistance Act, commonly known as LRTA. Item I, adopt a resolution whereby the Berks County Board of Commissioners authorize the formulation of the structure, the implementation of, and the management of the proposed Berks County Infrastructure Fund as outlined in the Imagine Berks Strategic Economic Development Action Plan, which will be managed and administered by the Berks County Industrial Development Authority, Berks IDA. $5 million in county funds offset from the American Rescue Plan grant dollars will be committed to initially fund the Berks County Infrastructure Fund. The agreement is subject to review by the Solicitor's Office, and funding and implementation is to begin January 1 of 2024. It's going to take about a year to set up the program, so that is not a typo. It is planned that it'll actually be fully operational in January of 2024. Item J, adopt a resolution authorizing the chair to execute the First Amendment to lease agreement between the Berks Area Regional Transportation Authority / South Central Transit Authority and the County of Berks effective January 1st of 2023, subject to final review and approval by the Berks County Solicitor's Office. Item K, adopt a resolution authorizing execution of the Memorandum of Agreement regarding base hourly rates and sign-on bonuses for telecommunicators in the residual bargaining unit between the County of Berks and the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees, District Council 88, Local 462. Item L, Adopt a resolution authorizing the chair to execute the parking facilities agreement between South Central Transit Authority and the County of Berks for parking spaces made available to the county in the BARTA Transportation Center beginning January 1 of 2023 through December 31st of 2024. Item 2, a motion to authorize execution of contract agreements and amendments as set forth on the attached listing dated December the 19th of 2022. There are a total of 6 contracts. There are 2 with the Berks County Residential Center, 2 with Children and Youth Services, 1 with the Coroner's Office, and 1 with Human Resources. Item 3, a motion to authorize execution of the payments and electronic transfers as set forth on the Controller's Office voucher listing dated December the 22nd of 2022. Item 4, a motion to authorize execution of the payments and electronic transfers for the week ending December 29th of 2022, subject to final review and approval of the Chief Operations Officer. Item 5, a motion to authorize execution of employee payroll disbursements dated January the 3rd of 2023.
Motion to approve the agenda as presented.
I will second that motion.
The motion has been made and seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 I'm abstaining on item 465.2002G. I did have conversations with our solicitor about this, and she feels there is no conflict of interest, but I will still be abstaining from voting on that item.
Thank you very much. So the record should note all 3 commissioners unanimous with the 1 exception and an abstention. With that, we'll move to reports of our county treasurer. We have Linda Weaver, our deputy treasurer, with the report. Linda.
Good morning and Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Thank you. We have an opening balance of $216,851,322.83. We have a balance to clear of $5,147,575.19, leaving us with a balance of $211,703,747.64.
Thank you very much, Linda. We'll move now to the Controller's Office. And in for the Controller, we have Grozna Nikiel with the Controller's Report. Grozna.
Good morning, Commissioners. And first of all, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year to all. And this week's disbursements amounted to, for accounts payable to various vendors, outside vendors, amounted to $8,539,421.21. And we also had payroll this week, which was $4,829,423, totaling $13,368,844.21.
Thank you very much, Grozna. We'll move now to our Chief Operations Officer, Ronald Seaman.
Thank you, Commissioner Leinbach. This evening, December the 22nd, and tomorrow, Friday, December the 23rd, are the final 2 days of the holiday lights display at Grings Mill. There's entertainment both evenings from 5:45 to 7:45 p.m. Tonight being Crow Hill with Park Up Truck and Which Way Sandwiches being the food trucks present. With the iffy weather for today, perhaps your better bet is tomorrow, the final wrap up, when we have Berks County's own Dave Klein performing with Perk Up Truck and the Funnel Cake Factory. I would also like to extend my best wishes to everyone for a very merry and blessed Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and for those who are looking forward to Kwanzaa, same to you. And to Senor Figueroa, with the diversification extended to the COO's office, all I want to say is Carmen has already beaten you to it with Mavoy, 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 Mavoy. So Season's greetings.
Wow, there's nothing like a Dutchman trying to speak Spanish. And I can say that because I'm a Dutchman, okay? Oh, so before we go to commissioners' reports, today is a significant day in the history of Berks County, maybe in the history of the world. Christine's birthday is today, our county solicitor. So all together, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Christine. Happy birthday to you.
Mavoy, Mavoy, Mavoy.
Yeah. And then I think, poor girl, December 22nd.
Always got cheated.
Did you end up with Christmas and the birthday kind of merged together?
Yeah, that's something I still do not let my mother live in.
Poor planning, you would say?
Yes, that's why my children are born in the summer months.
There you go. But thank you for all that you do. And with that, we'll move to commissioners' reports with Commissioner Rivera.
Okay, I just have a few items. First of all, Christine, happy birthday. Congratulations. And we also celebrated Ron's birthday on Monday.
Right.
Ron turned 70. So congratulations to both.
Was that a HIPAA violation?
Oh, no, he had it. Didn't he have it somewhere?
No, he had it all over.
Happy birthday, Christine and Ron as well. Just two quick items. My BCTV show on Monday, which is at 6:30 on BCTV, will be around the Reading Regional Airport Authority, or actually the airport, not the authority. And there will be video there of Christmas in the Air. So if you missed Christmas in the Air, make sure you watch my show on Monday at 6:30. So that way you can see some footage of the Christmas in the Air. Apart from that, just want to wish everyone happy holidays and Merry Christmas. This this weekend is Christmas weekend. Next weekend is New Year's weekend. We do not have a board meeting next week, so I will not have the opportunity to wish you a happy new year. So please be safe. One thing I do ask people, if you are going to drink, do not drive. If you're going to drink, stay home and do it. If you're going elsewhere, please make sure you have a designated driver. Don't want anyone ruining their Christmas or anyone else's Christmas and holiday season. So happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everyone.
Thank you. Commissioner Barnhart.
Thank you, Commissioner Linebuck. I want to congratulate George Bolton to come to our Veterans Affairs Office as Deputy Director. Also Carolyn Pirtle as an Ombudsman and Area Agency on Aging. And again, congratulations to Rosalinda Machete for her extra efforts on behalf of the District Attorney's Office. It's unusual that we meet this time of year. We usually cap off our commissioners' meetings after the budget is approved, and that was last Thursday. But just for the edification of the public, there's a lot of work that goes on here throughout the year, and especially this last month or so has been tremendously intense with our Chief Operations Officer's department and our Solicitor's Office, getting through things like the Ag Center renovation project. The supernatural produce, again, impacts many departments, also our economic development department. The parking transition to BARDA has taken a lot of time and energy, not just from my assistant, Jesse Blauser, but Brittany Frankowski and Barb and Anne Marie and legal. So people have been putting an awful lot of, Maureen Tice, people have been putting an awful lot of time and effort in what I think is an unprecedented December this year of a lot of activity going on. I don't want to miss anyone, but a lot of things go on here. I want to especially thank Vicki Nixdorf and Melanie Kerper from BARDA for shepherding us through this transition to move some of our employees to the BARDA facilities. So a lot going on, and I just think it needs to be appreciated and respected. Too often, county employees and government employees get a bad rap for not doing their job. But I'll tell you, to the person here at this county, it's just amazing what efforts are done, even around the holidays, trying to get the last minute shopping done and all their baking and things done. But there's still people putting in a lot of hours here at the county. I would just want to respect the time that they put in here. So I really wanted to say that, and happy holidays to all, whatever holiday you do celebrate, and Merry Christmas and happy and prosperous New Year. This will be my second to last meeting in this chair, and then I'll have to sit aside of Ron for about 3 months over there come January 9th. So thank you and God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Barnhart. A couple of things. 2022 has been anything but boring. A lot of different challenges coming up during the year, and I'm not going to do a year in review. We'd be here for another hour if I attempted that. But there's two things I want to highlight that I find very exciting, especially as I look into the new year. And they were significant efforts. One actually started in June of 2021. And that is the transition to a new leadership team at the Reading Regional Airport. We've kept the authority in place. This morning on our agenda, we appointed the 5th member. So we have a board that is now filled out with 5 members, 3 commissioners, the COO, and the Director of Community and Economic Development. We've already made some significant changes, meeting twice a month versus once a month. We are extremely responsive to potential projects. I believe this week I had my 5th meeting in less than a month period on a potential new project at the Reading Regional Airport. So very excited about how that is moving forward. The second item is the COO and what ended up being deputy COO search. I've said this several times, but back in June when this vacancy was announced, Ron announced his retirement. If somebody had said to me, you're going to end up hiring both a COO and a deputy COO, I would have said to them, not likely. We really need to get the COO on board and let them make the decision on the deputy. And if you would have told hiring both of those positions, one is going to be a commissioner and one is going to be a county elected official, I would have said, you're crazy. Why in the world would we do that? Well, everyone is aware, but I want to reiterate, we almost immediately brought in a professional firm, Herbine Mosteller, and asked them to take the lead. Kevin Barnhart and Larry Medallia were in the mix. Kevin was in first, but within a week or two, Larry was in the mix. Kevin immediately withdrew himself from any process. He didn't even vote. I think you abstained on the hiring of Herbine Mosteller because he knew he had a conflict at that point in time. And Herbine went through the process, ultimately gave us 7 finalists, 5 outside, 2 internal. Of the 5 outside, 2 people withdrew. We interviewed 3 outside candidates, 2 inside, and the committee reached the conclusion there was no question. You had the 3 over here on the outside and the 2 internal. And then ultimately, we explored the idea of can we hire both? We asked the 2 of them to meet and discuss it. They did. And I am very excited about where we're headed. I'm also thrilled that we have a COO in Ron Seaman that gave us the kind of notice on retirement that he didn't really have to. Sometimes we don't think about that. It's not uncommon for someone to retire and say, I'm leaving in a month. Ron let us know last June. And because of that, there's going to be a 3-month overlap period where Ron is able to work side by side with Commissioner Barnhart, our new COO, and our new deputy COO in Larry Medallia, and that further strengthens the position of the county. I'm very excited about where that will take us in the future of this organization. So very excited. I also want to wish everyone happy holidays. To our Jewish friends, we're right in the middle of Hanukkah. I want to wish them a happy Hanukkah. And to everyone else, I want to wish a very Merry Christmas, and to all a Happy New Year. God bless. With that, if we have any row officers on that would like to make a comment. Hearing none, we have no additional public comment in person, and we have no public comment online.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
The last meeting of